Okay, so today we're looking at lesson 7.10, and we're almost done with chapter 7, which is all of division, and it's two-step problems. Well, two-step problems is kind of our toughest thing because we're still not that good at figuring out what we need to do first, okay? So we always got to find what we have to find, and then we got to figure out what we got to do first, then next, okay? So the way I explained in my recording yesterday and also into my class is I'm going to start looking at these problems, as like a doctor. And as a doctor, the problem is going to be my patient. And as the patient, I have four operations. I can do four things to this patient. I can either add it, subtract it, multiply, or divide it. And I want to fix this patient by solving it or this problem. So what I'm going to have to go through and I'm going to have to figure out what I need to do first, what I need to do next, and so forth. So we're going to really focus on trying to do that. And if you stay around for the whole video, guys, the lesson check is still pretty hard, questions 1 and 2 at least. So I'm going to kind of help you with that too as well. Okay, so stick around, and towards the end of the video, you'll see. I'll help you with 2 problems for yourself on your practice homework. So well, let's get into it. We're going to go through this a little bit slower because it is going to take us a little while to get through this because it's kind of harder. But please pay attention. Please try this hard, and please try to listen and understand what I'm trying to say. So we're doing 2-step equations. So the question 1 says, Madeline bought 2 packs of pens and a notebook for $11. Okay, so where's my pen at? Ooh, my pen's on the other screen. Hold on. Let me get my pen to. I'm working on 2 different screens, so my pen is. Let me move this over here. My pen's sitting on the other screen. So let me do this. I want to stop sharing. I'm going to move this over here. And let me share screen 2. Okay, so sorry about that. So what we're going to do is, let me move this right here. Let me move this over. And let me move this right here. Okay, so we have 2-step problems. And we're going to look at what we need to find. So Madeline bought 2 packs. Here, put down. 2 packs of pens and a notebook for $11. The notebook cost $3. Each pack of pen costs the same amount. What is the price of 1 pack of pen? So first off, what do we need to find? I need to find the price of 1 pack of pen. 1 pack of pens. 1 pack of pens. And this is, we're going to break it down. So what information do I need to use? Well, first off, let's find what she spent. Madeline spent $11. That's too thick. She bought how many packs of pens? She bought 2 packs of pens, and she bought 1 notebook and a notebook for $11. Then the cost of the notebook was $3. Okay? So I should have this circled. So she spent $11. She bought 2 packs of pens and 1 notebook. The cost of the notebook was $3. How will I use this information? I will use this information to what out the problem. Okay? We will what out this problem. We will figure out. So I'm going to write it right here. F-I-G-U-R-E. We're going to figure out this problem. This computer works a little bit differently. So we have, this is like our doctor. So we're going to subtract first. That's our first operation we're going to do. So we have 11 counters because she spent $11. We're going to take away 3 because we already know the cost of the notebook. So 11 minus 3 is going to equal P. P for price, or packs of pen. what P is going to be the cost of 2 pins. So we know 3 is going to be equal to P. Or not 3, I'm sorry. Let me erase that. 11 minus 3 equals, if you hear my cat, I'm sorry, 8. So we know that 2 packs of pen is going to cost $8. Okay? Spend 11, then take the notebook off. There's $8 left. That's the packs of the pens. So now we need to make 8 equal groups, or 2 equal groups, because there's 2 pens with 8 counters. So I know 8 divided by 2 is going to be C. Well, what is 8 divided by 2? You skip count 2 to 8, or use your chart, 2, 4, 6, 8. We're going to get 4. So the price of 1 pack of pen is $4. So let's see if it's right. She spent 11, and she bought 2 packs of pen, so P plus N. A pen, and notebook. So $4 plus $4 plus $3. 4 plus 4 makes 8. 8 plus 3 equals 11. That's how you know that it is true. I'm going to try to pull up a multiplication chart as well to have that on standby. Okay, I'll do it in a second. Okay. And I want to make sure that I'm sharing my right screen. Okay. The next problem. We'll do the same thing we just did. It says Chad bought 4 packs of t-shirts, and he gave 5 t-shirts to his brother. Now he has 19 t-shirts. How many t-shirts were in each pack? I'm sorry, I crossed that out. So he bought 4 packs. He didn't buy 4 t-shirts. He bought 4 packs of t-shirts, and he gave 5 shirts to his brother. How many t-shirts were in each pack? Well, that's what we need to find. So right here, what do I need to find? It's the last sentence. How many t-shirts were in each pack? That's what we're looking for. How many t-shirts were in each pack? What information do I need to use? Well, like up here, we know that he bought 4 packs. So he has 4 packs. Chad has 4 packs. Gave 5 away. And now has 19. And almost, I took everything out of stuff that's circled. Now has 19. So he bought 4 packs, he gave 5 away, and he now has 19. There's a key word. How I'll use this information, we will use, and let's look at that for a second. It says Chad has 4 packs, he gave 5 away, and now he has 19. One of the biggest things you can see in that little thing that on the information I need to use is gave 5 away. If you gave something away, what operation is that going to indicate? Is that going to indicate we're going to plus, minus, divide, or multiply? Remember, this is our patient, and we're going to be the doctor. We got to operate, and we got to pick some of these tools to operate. If we gave 5 away, we're going to have to subtract. So we will use subtraction. And what else do we got to use? 4 packs. He gave 5 away. Now he has 19. Well, we actually could use, we will use addition, actually. We can use addition or subtraction. Because we could do back and forth. So we will use subtraction or addition. And then divide. So we will use subtraction or addition and then divide. And let me explain what I mean by that. We know he has 4 packs, but he has 19 right now. And he has 19 after he gave 5 away. So we could say, what minus 5 equals 19? Or you could just go backwards and say 19 plus 5 equals what? Well, the final answer is going to be 24. So 24 minus 5 is 19, or 19 plus 5 is 24. You can figure it out either way. So this is the amount of shirts that he had total. We know he gave 5 shirts away that he had, and he has 19 now, but before he had 24. So that's the first step. We figured out what he had before, 24. Now he has 4 packs, so we're going to do our division. So we're going to do 24 divided by 4. And if we use our multiplication chart, let me pull one up again. Open image, new tab. Good. So let me put this right here. So 24, let me minimize this just a little bit. Okay. So 24 divided by 4, I'm going to go over to my 4s. I'm going to count down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or not, I'm going to go down. I'm going to do 24 divided by 4. So I'm going to go from my 4s and go down to 24 and go over. Going to be 6. So the answer right here is going to be 6. So how can we use multiplication and subtraction to find your answer? Well, we already did the subtraction up here. Multiplication, we know if 24 divided by 4 equals 6, then 6 times 4 will equal 24. And let's see if that's right. Go to 6, count down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Just like that. And let me make this bigger again. If you need to pause right here to get this all copied down, you can. I'm gonna continue on, okay? So Mac bought 4 packs of toy cars. Then his friend gave him 9 cars. Now Mac has 21 cars. How many cars were in each pack? So we're looking for how many is in each of these packs. So we know he has 21 cars. He now has 21 cars. But how many cars were given to Mac? Well, we know it's 9. So 21 minus 9, if we know our subtraction, that's going to be 12. So before he got those cars, he had 12 cars. Before, the cars that he gave him were not in packs. His friend gave them to him. We're looking for what's in the pack. So we got to take away what his friend gave him. So he had 12 cars before. Well, if he has 12 cars and he bought 4 packs, 12 divided by 4 is going to be 3. So really, he had 3 cars in a pack. And let's see if that adds up. He has 4 packs. So it's 4 times 3, right? We wanted to get it to 21. Well, 4 times 3 equals 12. And 12 plus 9 equals 21. So we know it makes sense. Now, this one is a Think Smarter question. It says, what if Mac bought 8 packs of cars and then his friend gave his friend 3 cars? If Mac has 13 cars now, how many cars were in each pack? So let's say he bought 8 packs, okay? And he gave his friend 3. So if he gave his friend 3, before he gave his friends 3, let's give him back. So if he has 13 now, let's do 13 plus 3 because this is what he had initially. And 13 plus 3 makes 16. So he had 16 cars and he bought 8 packs. So now we're going to take 16 and we're going to divide it by 8. And it's going to be 2 cars. So the cars came in packs of 2. The biggest step you guys are going to come to is figuring out what you have to do first. Okay. We got to find an original number. Like right here, we know he had 21 cars, but he didn't have 21 initially because his friend gave him 9. So if his friend gave him 9, we're going to take away 9 because he didn't have that before. And then at the bottom, he gave some to his friend, but before he gave them to his friend, they were in the pack. So we had to, add it. Think Smarter says, Ryan gave 7 of his car models to a friend. Then he bought 6 more cars. Ryan has 13 cars. How many cars did he start with? And this is the biggest thing. We have to figure out how many he started with. So he gave 7 to his friend. Okay. So if he's given something, he had it before. So we're going to have to add that. Then he bought 6. So he now has 13 cars. How many cars did Ryan start with? What's a good way to start? Okay. So where he gave 7 cars to a friend and he bought 6 more cars. So let's see. Ryan has 13 cars now. And that's after he bought 6. So 13 minus 6 would be 7. Okay. So before he bought those cars, he had 7. Okay. And then before that, he gave 7 to his friend. So we're going to have to add 7, which makes 14 cars. So he gave 7 to his friend, and then he bought 6 more. When he bought 6 more, it gave him 13. But that's not what he started with. He got this later. So we take 13, we minus 6, because that's going to give us 7. So that's what he had after he gave his friend cars. When he gave his friend 7 cars, he had 7 left. But what he started with before, we got to add that 7 back, which makes 14 cars. That is a tough one, guys. That is a tough one. I know this lesson is real tough, so if you're struggling a little bit, I understand. I'm going to work through most of this with you. I know we ain't been in school much, and I know it's a little tough. So Chloe bought 5 sets of books. She donated 9 of her books to school. Now she has 26 books. How many books were in each set? So we're looking for books in a set, not books total. And you have to really pay attention. We're looking for this. Okay? So she has 5 sets of books and she donated 9 to her school. She now has 26. So before she donated or gave those away, what did she have before? So we're going to take 26 and we're going to add the 9 that she gave away because we got to find out what she initially had. So 9 plus 6 is 15. 5, carry your 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. So she had 35 books and they come in sets of 5. Well, we definitely know how to do this. So we're going to do 35 divided by 5. Okay? We have our total. We divide it by 5. And if we go over to a multiplication chart, oops, let me do this right here. There we go. 35 divided by 5, go to our 5. Count down to 35. Right here, go over. 7 books were in each set. So 7 books. And make sure you have both of these equations because we definitely want to see that. The next one. Hilda cut a ribbon into 2 equal pieces. Then she cuts 4 inches off one piece. That piece is now 5 inches long. Okay? What is the length of the original ribbon? So, we know that she cut it in 2 pieces and then she cut 4 inches off one piece. That piece is now 5 inches long. What was the length? So, she has 2 pieces of ribbon. 1 piece, 2 pieces, and they're the same length. She cut 4 off this piece, and it now equals 5. So, what minus 4 equals 5? Think about that. What minus 4 equals 5? Well, we can just go backwards. 5 plus 4 equals 9. So each piece of ribbon actually is 9, because if I take 4 away from 9, I get 5. If I take 4 away from 9, it'll be 5. But if I add that 4 back, it'll be 9. So we have 2 pieces of ribbon that were 9 inches long. Before she cut that ribbon, we're going to take these 2 and add them together. So 9 plus 9 is going to equal 18. So what we had to do here was we had to do addition twice, basically. 5 plus 4 equals 9. 9 plus 9 equals 18. 18 inches. I'm going to put, let's just do inches. 18 inches. I know some of these are a little tough. Tina has 2 boxes of colored pencils. One box has 20 colored pencils and the other box has 16 colored pencils. She gives her brother 3 colored pencils. She wants to put the colored pencils that she has left into 3 equal groups. Remember, that's division. How many colored pencils can Tina put in each group? This is another one. So we have 2 boxes of colored pencils. So box 1 has 20 and box 2 has 16. So let's find out what she has total. 20 plus 16. 6 plus 0 is 6. 2 plus 1 is 3. So she has 36 pencils. That's great. Well, she gives her brother 3. So I'm going to take 36. I'm going to minus 3. And that's going to give me 33. Now, she has 33 pencils and she wants to put them in 3 equal groups. So it's going to be 33 divided by 3. And that's a big number. So let me go to 3. Go down to 33. Oh, can't see it, but we know it's going to be, if 10 times 3 is 30, add 3 more to make 11. So 33 divided by 3 is going to be 11. I want to see all these equations, guys. So it's going to be 11 colored pencils. 11 color pencils. All right. So, last one. Almost. Rose saw a movie, shopped, and ate at a restaurant. She did not see the first movie. She shopped right after she ate. In what order do you want to do activities? I'll explain how you know. So, she saw a movie, shopped, and ate at a restaurant. She did not see the movie first. She shopped right after she ate. In what order do you want Rose to do the activities? Explain how you know. So we know she didn't see the movie first. So number one cannot be movies. Okay. We know she shopped right after she ate. So did she shop first or shop second? She shopped right after she ate. So she had to eat first. And after she ate, she had to shop. After she shopped, she must have saw a movie because movie cannot be first. That is like a little puzzle. She ate first, she went shopping, and then she went to the movie. Explain how you know. We'll talk about it. Alini bought 3 packs of crayons. She then found 3 crayons in her desk. She now has 24 crayons. How many crayons were in each pack that she bought? So she has 24 now, but she found 3 crayons. Are those 3 crayons a part of those 3 packs? No. So we're going to take them away. So we're going to do 24 minus 3, which is going to give us 21. So she actually had 21 crayons, and they came in packs of 3, or in 3 packs. And 21 minus or divided by 3, we know is going to be 7 crayons. So each pack had 7 crayons. All right. So they did this one. Jack bought 3 pencils. Let me go through this with you. So number 2 says the art teacher has 48 paintbrushes. She puts 8 paintbrushes on each table in her classroom. How many paint tables are in her classroom? That's fine. We have 48 divided by 8. 48 divided by 8, and that's going to give us, well, let's look at our chart. Find 8, go down to 48. We're going over, going to be 6. So 6 tables. Make sure you have your equation. I want to see your equation. Why is this not working? There we go. 6 tables. How many tables are in each of our classrooms? Ricardo has 2 cases of video games with the same number of games in each. He gives 4 games to his brother. Ricardo has 10 games left. How many video games were in each case? So we got to find the case first. So he has 2 cases, okay? And it's the same in each. He gives 4 games to his brother, and he has 10. So but before he gave his brother any, how many did he have? So he has 10 games now, and he gave 4 to his brother. So we're going to have to get those back. So we have 10 plus 4, which makes 14. So he had 14 games, and they came in packs of 2. So we're going to do 14 divided by 2, and that's going to give us 7 games. 7 games. Okay. Patty has $20 to spend on gifts for her friends. Her mother gives her $5 more. If each gift costs $5, how many gifts can she buy? Well, this ain't no too bad one. She has $20 and her mom gives her 5 more. So how much money does she have? So we're going to do 20 plus 5. That's going to give us 25. Now, each gift costs $20 or $5. So we're going to take $25, divide it by 5, and that's going to give us 5. So 5, she can buy 5 gifts. 5 gifts. Last one. Joe has a collection of 35 DVDs. He received 8 of them as a gift. Joe bought the rest of his movies over 3 years. If he bought the same number of movies each year, how many movies did he buy? Well, yes, 35, but he got 8 of them as a gift, so we can't count those. So we're going to do 35 minus 8. I can't take 5 from 8, so my 3 becomes a 2, and my 5 becomes a 15. 15 minus 8 is 7. 2 minus 0. So he had 27 movies before he got those 8. And he bought them over 3 years. So I'm going to do 27 divided by 3. And that's going to give me 9 movies. Right of division, we're going to skip this one. So number 1 on the back says, Gavin saved $16 to buy packs of baseball cards. His father gives him $4 more. If each pack costs $5, how many packs can Gavin buy? So Gavin has $16 and his dad gave him 4 more. So 16 plus 4 is going to equal 20. So now we're going to take 20 and we're going to divide it by 5 because each of them cost $5. You guys solve it from here. I won't give you the final answer. I'm showing you how to set it up. So final answer is going to be this number right here, and make sure you put packs. Whatever that number is going to be the final number. Number 2 says Chelsea buys 8 packs of markers. Each pack contains the same number of markers. Well, Chelsea gives 10 markers to her brother. Then she has 54 markers left. How many markers were in each pack? So we got to find out what she had. She has 54 now. But before that, she gave 10 to her brother, so we got to get those back. So 54 plus 10 is going to equal 64. Now we take 64 and we got to divide it by 8 because that's how many packs of markers she had. This is going to be your final answer, okay? That's going to be your final answer. I will not give you the answer. I want you guys to try to solve it. All right? You guys can finish 3, 4, 5, and 6 on your own. Hope you guys have a safe snow day, okay, guys? Have a good one.